Hey everybody, I think this is probably going to be a one-time thing, but I felt like I needed to make a video explaining some stuff, I guess, about what's been going on with me recently, I guess. I've was planning on uploading a few more videos in August, I guess, but things got, I guess, kind of frantic and busy. I was actually going to upload at least two things. It was one of them was MKW mod that I was going to update for the first time in a while, and the other was going to be the questions video. And I can't really do both of them right now. I will get to the question one soon. What happened was my hard drive failed pretty much, so it was a problem with the computer I had for a while, I think, because I've been having issues for a while, and it made me have to factory reset it back in May, but I figured that was just really a temporary fix. And I've gotten a replacement for now, and hopefully it'll be good for the future and stuff. I'm kind of bummed right now because I did have like a finished trailer for like a pack that I was going to do, and then like all my clips got deleted. I backed up most of my stuff, but a lot of the stuff I was doing with YouTube's gone, so I don't really have any footage right now. So that's kind of why I'm just playing a game in the background right now. I want to point out that I still want to do the questions video. I still have most of my ideas down for it. I'll be down to do that in a little. Uh, Main thing I want to talk about, I guess, today is the other reason why I've been so busy this month, and that's because a lot of it has been going on to planning a new website. It's out now. A lot of you, probably most of you, have already heard about it. It's called MarioKartCentral.com. Shortened is MKC, I guess. And it's kind of bittersweet because this is something like, at least for the last few months now, that I really believed would be a good thing for Deluxe's community. But at the same time, I see like what else I guess is happening as a result of it. It's kind of me personally just parting ways with MK Boards, been a website that has been that I've been a part of for 5 years now, I suppose, and it's kind of like an end of an era to me, I suppose. And I know as a result, probably a lot of people were like disappointed at first, I guess, and maybe some people still are. And I kind of want to just like address it as like I guess a human being and not just like somebody typing, I guess. So I want to start off by saying to like anybody who's like worked on like MK boards and stuff in the past that I am really grateful for what you did. It was honestly a site that I have a lot of memories on, and I can't really say enough about it. But I guess what's going on now is well, I just want to say first of all that I think MK boards once had like a really good direction, I guess, and while I don't think that there's been really one thing that's made like that's made it like not a site that I want to be like on really anymore. I think it slowly kind of drifted away from like what our goals as a community were for a while ago, and I know it's easy for me to say this, I guess, and like I guess it's easy to look at me like, well, maybe he just wants to make a new website because he just wants power, I guess, and he's like not gonna get it here or something. And I understand it, I suppose. Really, the issues I guess that I was seeing was it boiled down to a few things, and really I feel like it's that a lot of the people that like in our community that were like once like really enthusiastic to help out and like or like once like the moderators or even administrators of our site and stuff, they were like some of the best people like that I've even worked with in the past. Like it just seemed that like everybody was like kind of out of the game and that like nobody really wanted to bother anymore, I guess. And I think it's a bad thing because I don't think it was really like a choice that like they made because like they didn't really have any desire to like continue like working and hosting tournaments and stuff. I think it's honestly just a lack of motivation because I feel like things kind of got stagnant and stale for a while, and I think everybody kind of knew this, but nothing like you can't like. And while a lot of us were like content to just like sit around and stuff, and like trust me, I was for a while. Also, I didn't really want to like truly give up on like anything changing ever. It After a while, it just becomes kind of apparent that if you don't really do anything, that it will just stay the same way for a while. So that was just kind of my thoughts. And I know on top of that, there's been I guess a lot of stuff going on that like can just be deemed as toxic behavior, and it feels that like nobody's really I guess connected to each other. I guess see a lot of just shit posting about people and stuff just in many Discord servers, and I really genuinely don't think it's something that I genuinely don't really think that it was just something that was like natural for us, but something that like we just became, I guess. I feel like we could change, it's just like we didn't really have motivation to do anything about things. And like people will say like, well, I guess I could act bad and stuff because like the community's shit now, so like I can just act this way because other people are acting badly also, and it's just kind of a chain effect. And I don't really even think it was like just the community being shit, it's just like people feeling like there's nothing really new and stuff. And I think that our motivation was honestly just kind of at an all-time low. I know there are many people complaining about other people and just like not doing anything, or complaining about people not doing anything and stuff. And I know I hadn't really done anything for a year or so now, but like I kind of wanted to start and help get things rolling again, and that's where the idea is to make a new website started. So I know this has been like kind of monotone, I guess, and more kind of like sad sounding than like me being enthusiastic and stuff. And believe me, I really am enthusiastic about the new website because, well, it's been out for about a week now. We're having a FFA today. That's the largest we've ever had in a really long time. In the first week, we got about 850 to 900 members. That's a pretty good start. We made a new registration system that people seem to be liking a lot, and it seems that overall morale's just gone up, I guess. And honestly, it really like makes me happy to see. I really was stressed out about this going, especially this last month, because I felt that this was a needed change to kind of start over with the community, kind of give us a fresh reboot. And I know, like, at the same time, it's like, who am I to like try to like overtake like what we've been just using as our main means of like posting for the last 5 years. And I guess the thing was just like a lot of people like kind of felt in the same boat as me, and we talked about it, I guess, and we kind of felt like maybe we should do something to change everything up. And I don't really want this to be a thing that was just kind of like, I guess, just like a middle finger to whoever who was on MKB staff, and I apologize if it came about that way, but to us it just kind of felt like it was a necessary step, and I just hope you guys understand that. I feel like this is like an opportunity to motivate people to want to kind of like get involved again, motivate people perhaps by means of a new start and by placing, I guess, strict guidelines early so people actually behave. I think that's really important, that we treat each other better, and perhaps if we actually crack down on people who do stuff and don't let them just come back later, that perhaps people will just act better to begin with. And I think the thing is, you can kind of go around and just talk about how you're gonna change policies now, but like it's kind of like parenting in a way. Like you can't really be like a soft parent with like a young kid growing up and then try to be a tough guy when they're a teenager or something. But like you can be tough from the beginning and then ease up a little bit later, I feel. And I kind of saw that with MKB, so kind of like restarting there, I felt like maybe we could have a chance at turning this around and maybe getting people to behave better and actually like being excited for our future and like wanting to be a part of things. And I think just like the boost in morale, I guess, it's just really, really important. And I'm glad that people have been like responding so positively so far. And I really can't thank you guys enough, I guess, for that, for everybody who's supported the site so far. If you haven't, I'll have a link in the description if you want to check it out. I really encourage it. I know I don't sound too enthusiastic right now, but I'm just kind of reflecting on a stressful time, I guess, so sorry about that. But I really do see, I guess, like a better future, I guess. Maybe we could act less toxic towards the people. But the thing is, like, I know, like, right now we're only doing deluxe stuff, and I'm just gonna say straight up that I really am feeling strongly about keeping it this way, and it's nothing against, like, anybody or, like, any particular community, but, like, I feel like it's not really any of my business to try to get involved with, other aspects of the MK community at large, other than, like, what's currently going on with deluxe, and I feel that people would be not really as receptive to stuff to begin with, and I feel like there's a lot of policies, I guess, in other aspects of the community that I feel I would want to change drastically because I saw them as like something that could be heavily improved that I just think that there would be backlash for. And to be honest, I just want to move forward with the people I play with now, I guess, grow our community, and just all be on the same page as each other, to unite, and to, like, I guess, create like a better aura and more welcoming joining environment, I guess. So I don't want to disrespect those who worked hard, I guess, on everything that's going on in MKB, but I honestly just felt that, like, I guess we kind of need to do a reset, and I probably mentioned it a few times already, but I really hope that the enthusiasm for our project keeps going up, because it really does mean a lot to us. And that's about what I have to say today, I guess. Sorry if I was just kind of carrying on for a little bit, but I felt like just sharing, I guess, a little more of my personal thoughts, unedited, unfiltered. I didn't like even script like ideas really. I just wanted to talk a little bit, so that's what I've been going through recently. I do really have positive hopes for, I guess, our future, as I said. And if you want to help or get involved, the time's now. So make sure to be a good community presence, and maybe you'll be able to help us. And perhaps we're only seeing the beginning of what we can achieve. Perhaps we'll be able to host larger events, perhaps even offline events someday. Perhaps grow our current stuff to a level where we could maybe even be recognized by other communities really outside of our own, and I think that'd be a really cool thing. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all later with the questions video. So I guess last comment, if you have any, I guess, questions for me, whether it's about the game, about an opinion, or just like my thoughts on like the community's direction, I guess, or MKC even now, you could just leave it in the comments if you want, and I'll try to get back to it. So have a good one, everybody, and I will talk to you all later.